start server, stop server. And what if you don't want the manual intervention? Whenever you start the server, I mean the VM, or reboot the VM, your service has to be started automatically on failure or on reboot. So we can define a system D, right, as a Linux service. So I have stopped the service. There are no processes running. Yeah, in real time, we do it most commonly, for Tomcat or Jboss or whatever. So what do? You will set as a system service using system D under system D. And this is the reason, I tried this on Red Hat Linux, but I think because of subscription manager blocking this system D, I could not create service because we are using the unsubscribed version. So that is why I have changed the VM where 9 is installed on CentOS open source. So yeah, let us take this. I'll explain this step by step in a while. Now I'm going to create a systemd service. So where do you create under etc system d system? Yeah. These all are services. I can define my VAS. Okay, I'll define like app server one dot service. I'm in the right path. Yeah. Insert. I'll copy this. Okay. Description. It is a WebSphere application server, standalone server. Sample app deployed. Or else, let me put it like supermarket app deployed. So this gives me the right information. When I check the systemctl status, it will give me the right information that I want to see. And I want to see which application is deployed on this particular service, right? And after, so when the network is started, then only you start this command. You execute this command and type forking. What does it mean? Forking means, okay, once the service is started, I'm closing all the terminals. My server process should not stop. And which user you are using to execute this service? I want root. And you can mention whatever the commands you want, like to stop, start and stop, and restart on failure. Okay, whenever the server is failed, it will restart automatically and install. So this is about our service, WebSphere service, how you want to proceed. And this is like unit, what I call this section. You can mention the description and dependencies, right? And these are the main information that you will provide to this service what to do. So basically, you are telling your system D service, which is a daemon service. Daemon service in the sense, what is a daemon service? It is a Linux service, background Linux service. It considers it as a Linux operating systems service, right? So install this section wanted by multi-user target. So When your service reaches this point, it will execute whatever you have mentioned in the exec start, right? For more detail, we will see in a while. So I have defined everything, yes, except for the name of the profile. So the name of the profile is what I have given, app server 1. All right. Now system CTL daemon reload so that it can load all the services. Now system CTL enable, what is the service name? App server 1. So it has created a symlink with target wants app server 1 service with the service. And now I can do system CTL start app server 1. So most frequently asked interview question, how do you start your service on Reboot? How do you auto start the service? The web application server, WebSphere application server service. You can use system D, and you can define your WebSphere application server process as a Linux service or a daemon service. So it has not given me any status. Let me check the status with system CTL status app server 1. So it is saying active, running. This is the process ID for this particular server, and main process ID and memory. It is how much it is using. And this is the description. Started WAS standalone server, supermarket app deployed. And this is our process ID, right? Very simple. You understand the concept. So you can do this not only for WebSphere, but for any type of application server. You can do this for Jboss, you can do this for Tomcat, Nginx, Apache, WebLogic, any type of service. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. So let us proceed forward with the important log files. System out.log.